The Almond Mom. Mom that is a little bit brought into diet culture, a little bit obsessed with healthy eating, fitness, body image, and with her daughter's body image. Well, she's back. But not as a mom, but as a daughter.
Remember the Almond Mom trend? Well, what about the Almond Daughters? I went my entire life choosing oil and balsamic vinegar over any actual dressing because of the calories.
Meet the Almond Daughter, the new aesthetic or lifestyle of the sibling or daughter if you're the only child that is obsessed with physical activity, not for aesthetic but health purposes. 10K steps a day, eating clean, always, of course, all organic, grass-fed, and overall being better than the rest of their family for having better food choices. So now, why will I bring this up? Since, well, it is what everyone is supposed to do, right? Limit sodium and sugar, avoid trans fat, increase consumption of whole grains, drink plenty of water. After all, which parent wouldn't be happy that their daughter is maintaining a disciplined diet instead of being a chick that only eats greasy pizza?
I also think that as a mom, we lead by example, so I continue to do all my organic, healthy stuff.
As the Almond Daughter ages and becomes a parent, it only increases the chances of generational trauma and make their child restrictive. Tie their self-worth to their size.
She's Kate Moss, and she's a rock star trapped in a supermodel's body.
You better learn your rules. If you don't, you'll be eaten in your sleep.
Funnily, just a little bit narcissistic.
Oh, what do you mean acted fat? Ate like shit, laid around on the couch all fucking day like a fucking loser. That's what I regret. I'm waiting for a fucking Uber right now, okay? Waiting for an Uber. It's 10 minutes away. I could sit in the fucking air conditioning right now. I'm not. I'm walking because I've been gifted with 10 minutes to just walk around and not have anything else to do, okay? Some people want to be fat. That's fine. None of my fucking business. Me personally, no thank you. Been there, done that. Have a good day.
So why is this aesthetic problematic? We can start from the name. Almond. It's not about the actual almond, but it's a metaphor. If we go back, the term Almond Mom was not referred as a positive thing. Almond Mom was referred to people who were so immersed into diet culture, and that is that instead of having an actual meal to fuel their bodies, they will have a couple of almonds.
I have a couple of almonds. Chew them really well.
Police their child meals.
All the food that we're eating is like a heart attack in a meal, but it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, and then you gotta get back on your diet though.
Using the word almond was to describe to someone that heavily restricted and demonized food.
This is the hardest for being on our diet, but not too big. No, that's too big. Half of that. Gigi's in charge of her own diet. This is you.
But at the end of the Almond Mom wave, it was concluded that it wasn't like fully your parents' fault, and it somehow came from a place of love. We as a generation have progressed a little bit. I'm not saying that fully, but we have made some progress in finding body neutrality. Your mom didn't. She grew up with the Y2K looks like Paris Hilton skinny and Britney Spears and the heroin chick look. Although diet culture was to blame, the practices of an almond mom heavily impact on a child's life. On the positive side, it makes their children aware of nutrition, but on the flip side, constant monitoring of food can interfere with the parent-child relationship and potentially lead to an unhealthy obsession with food.
Personally, I'm like a firm believer in the reverse psychology aspect of it, where I feel like because I wasn't deprived or had to ask to have a piece of candy, it always being in front of me, I never went like fully crazy with it. And I truly believe if I did have parents that were really strict on like what I ate, when I got to college, I probably would have gone crazy.
How is the Almond Daughter created? It can come from two outcomes, either for over-restriction or over-consumption. Number one, a daughter that grew up with an almond mom, of course, that either bonded over obsession with clean eating or had a difficult time with that said parent and food and unconsciously repeats certain eating patterns.
We basically lived off of what was grilled chicken and steamed broccoli. And I've had to overcome body dysmorphia and having a very weird relationship with certain foods and also just like calories in general, which is obviously just like not healthy.
The second outcome, no almond mom in the house. It is actually the opposite. Deep butter mom. Another metaphor to imply that your mom wants you to put butter on bread. Basically the mom that wants to feed you and always make sure that you have food on your table.
My mom has always made sure we have snacks. We have like 2 snack places. I'll show you the first one. This is all in the laundry. You just have all these snacks in the laundry. I'm like tossing up between that.
Usually the food choices are not the healthiest, so that makes their children realize that they need to do something about it.
And my mom, thank you to my mom.
They start to cook their own meals, make a separate grocery store list, stop eating with the family, exercise after a meal, and classify themselves as an almond daughter.
A low-key almond daughter grocery store haul. I don't like that term, but it's like kind of true.
Sex, I overheard.
Some people have seen this trend as a healthy lifestyle and inspiration, while others might view them as potentially disordered practices.
And I'm realizing now, I'm an almond daughter. I am an almond friend. When my friends call me and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm having such a bad day, I'm so stressed out, I'm like, what did you eat today? Have you had a balanced meal with protein, carbohydrates, and fats? Have you moved your body? You need to have a meal. Like, I'm an almond daughter. I'm an almond friend. Like, I'm not mad to be one either, so.
We're gonna discuss that. Okay, let me talk. Let's get things straight. Eating a nutritious meal doesn't make you an almond daughter, nor does breaking the cycle of the food choices of your family. The real issue lies on how you address it. Do you feel bad when not having fiber on your meal? Do you have the necessity to burn calories? The almond daughter is now a romanticized aesthetic. Here's my take. People have diluted the meaning of almond mom that someone translates into diet culture and normalizes behaviors like disorder eating by implying it's normal to prioritize excuse me.
Wow. Crazy. You're crazy, girl.
Despite how much these almond daughters try to frame it as wellness, you and I know that the almond daughter comes from a deep and complicated place. And I don't think that people really know what almond even means in the TikTok dictionary. I still don't get why every single month we have to have a different kind of aesthetic, like Pilates girl, clean girl, almond daughter. Every single time we want to label something as wellness. The amount of times that I said almond in this video is just not real. Right, everyone, so that was your favorite japper, Annette. I'm gonna be completely honest. My battery just died and I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something amazing, but okay. It's 1 a.m. right now. I don't know. Hello. Alright, everyone. Again, this was me, Annette, your favorite japper. Comment down below in almond so I know that you made it. You made it to this point. Okay, say bye, hubby. I love that he's kind of sassy. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.